This car has a custom built-in aquarium, and when you first hear that, it almost sounds like an idea straight out of a science fiction movie or a quirky design challenge on a reality TV show about eccentric inventions, but the truth is that it exists, and it has taken the world of luxury modifications and creative automotive engineering to a level that is both fascinating and utterly mind-blowing. Because imagine combining the raw power and sleek design of a high-performance car with the serene, mesmerizing beauty of an underwater ecosystem filled with exotic fish, glowing aquatic plants, carefully designed filtration systems, and LED lighting that makes it look like a moving ocean on wheels. And what makes this concept so astonishing is not just the spectacle of it, but the incredible amount of thought, craftsmanship, and innovation that went into creating something that balances two completely different worlds. Machines built for speed and aquariums built for delicate aquatic life. Because one thrives on movement, horsepower, and adrenaline while the other depends on stability, balance, and careful environmental control. So fusing the two is almost like reconciling fire and water, and yet here it is, a car that redefines what it means to be unique, luxurious, and downright extravagant. And when people first encounter it, their reactions range from jaw-dropping amazement to pure disbelief. Because you see a car, polished to perfection, gleaming under the light, but then, you notice its side panels or even the dashboard glowing with a surreal aquarium display where fish glide gracefully, bubbles rise softly, and the whole interior feels alive in a way no traditional luxury feature could ever achieve. And the story of how this car was conceptualized begins with a visionary owner who didn't just want another luxury car with diamond-studded interiors, gold-plated finishes, or custom leather seats, but instead wanted something that would literally stop people in their tracks, something that blurred the lines between art, engineering, and nature. And so he approached a team of custom car builders and aquarium specialists who spent months brainstorming how to actually make this dream a reality. And the challenge was enormous because you cannot just throw a fish tank inside a car and call it a day. You have to think about weight distribution, vibration reduction, water stability, filtration systems that can work in a moving vehicle, emergency drainage, electrical safety, and of course maintaining the health and safety of the fish themselves, because at the heart of this wild idea is not just a flashy gimmick but a living ecosystem that requires care, precision, and respect. So the engineers went to work, designing reinforced glass panels that could handle not just the water pressure but also the vibrations and shocks of a car in motion, and they built a suspension system that was recalibrated to accommodate the extra weight without compromising performance. And then they designed a custom filtration system that could function seamlessly whether the car was idling in traffic or cruising down the highway at high speeds. And as for aesthetics, they integrated LED lighting systems that could mimic different ocean moods, from a calm blue glow resembling a tranquil reef to a dynamic multicolor display that made the aquarium look like an underwater rave. And the result is a masterpiece of engineering and art, where every detail feels intentional and every moment inside the car feels like being transported to another dimension. Because imagine sitting in the back seat of this car and instead of looking out the window at city traffic, you turn your head and see exotic tropical fish swimming peacefully beside you, their colors illuminated against the dark backdrop of a moving car, creating a sense of wonder that no other luxury feature could provide. And what's even more impressive is the way this car has become a cultural icon, featured in auto shows, exhibitions, luxury magazines, and viral internet videos, because people cannot get enough of the idea that someone actually dared to merge the raw mechanics of a car with the fragile beauty of an aquarium, and it sparks endless debates. Some people call it genius, a true representation of creativity without limits, while others argue it's impractical, unnecessary, and even cruel to the fish. But no matter where you stand, you cannot deny the spectacle and uniqueness of this design, and it forces you to ask questions about what luxury really means in our modern world. Is it about performance and speed, or is it about creating an experience so rare and unforgettable that it becomes a story worth telling? And in that sense, this car does more than just transport you from point A to point B. It becomes a moving piece of art, a conversation starter, and an unforgettable memory. And as the trend of extreme car customization grows, this aquarium car sits at the top as one of the boldest, most outrageous, and yet strangely beautiful creations ever made, proving that when imagination meets engineering, the possibilities are endless. Because who would have thought that the gentle beauty of fish swimming in water could be paired with the roar of an engine and the shine of chrome to create something that feels so futuristic, so over the top, and yet so mesmerizing. And whether you see it as an indulgent luxury or a piece of performance art, one thing is certain. This car with a custom built-in aquarium will forever stand as proof that in the world of design and engineering, there truly are no limits. And when you watch it glide down the road, glowing softly with the movement of life inside it, you realize that this is not just a car, not just an aquarium, but a vision of creativity made real, a rolling dream that captures attention, sparks imagination, and proves that human innovation knows no boundaries.